Ghana and a little bit of Nigeria in the studio right now. The place is warm. If you have an actor who carries so much grace and brings a lot of people with him when he's coming for an interview like this, then you know something is happening. This actor I'm talking about actually celebrated his birthday, 2 days ago? Or is it about 3 days ago? Jim, how many days was it?
3 days ago.
3 days ago. Because you were born on the 25th of September.
That's right.
Right. And you are from Anambra?
Yes. Well, you're really well informed.
I'm trying my best here.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best. And
Have you been to Nigeria?
I've never been there.
We need to kidnap you. Because you pronounce Anambra perfectly. That's the point.
That's what I'm trying, man. Listen.
No, you're not trying. You're perfectly doing it.
And you went to University of Plateau?
No, University of Jos.
Jos, yeah. Which is Plateau State?
Yes, I'm University of Maryland.
Maryland. Wow, that's beautiful. And you studied what?
Psychology, banking and finance, and then business management.
And you started acting in 2001.
Yes.
It's been quite a journey, huh?
It's been an amazing journey. It's been, I left 3-4 times.
You quit acting 3-4 times?
Yes.
What cost it? Money?
I got tired the first time. I had to go re-educate myself again.
Okay.
I went back for my postgraduate and all that. Second time I went back to raise my son. I just lost my mom about that time. I needed some time off, to find myself. So I also went to raise my son. Third time.
How old is your son?
It's about 6 now. My first son is about 6.
6 years. Whoa.
And third time, I needed to manage my businesses. We were tired of, this is my business partner. We were tired of growing businesses and putting it in the hands of people. So we had to go back. And so I went back fully into real estate management, logistics, as well as manufacturing. So that's basically what I do now.
What happened to Untamed Records? You started a music label.
Yes, I
did. And
I found out I was the worst rapper in Africa. That's one. And,
are you judging from Who Am I?
Nah. Who Am I was an art of kindness to me.
To you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were other records I hope you never listen to for the rest of your life.
Which one would that be?
I will not tell you. So Untamed Records is going to be released, but from the point of an executive, from the point of an entrepreneur. We just signed 2 artists from home, and hopefully before December we should be launching them.
Okay, so you are one big sought-after superstar that across Africa, even into the world, everybody that sees you knows you. Look at the number of people that you brought into my studio right now. It's crazy, man. It's not fair. How does that make you feel, though?
I've been famous almost all my life. At some point, you have to embrace it, get used to it. It doesn't feel more like fame. It feels more like responsibility. You get to a point where you come to understand why you're chosen, and you weaponize it to empower others. And I think that's how I feel right now. A lot of people feel they're caught up in this space of stardom, of fame all the time. Mine is more of legacy. Mine is more trying to understand my place in this world. And mine is trying to figure out how many people I can leave and leave a good soundprint when I leave. That's what I'm trying.
It's about the legacy.
Yes.
What you're going to leave behind when that day comes.
Absolutely.
We hope it's not anytime soon, though. We push it far, far away.
We're still planning 80 more years to the day, so we're fine.
80 plus the 40-something, man.
We're fine with it.
What are you looking for? Okay, so you mentioned your business partner. I've seen him smiling and smiling, but don't know his name, don't know what he does. Welcome to the studio, sir. Okay, what's your name?
My name is CEO Casey.
Say again.
CEO Casey.
CEO Casey.
CEO Casey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so.
my name.
What kind of business are you into?
Entertainment. That's one. That's where we do the whole lot.
Okay.
We also do real estate together.
Real estate.
Yeah.
We own 3 real estate establishments.
You're not playing.
Yeah. So professionally, I'm an oil and gas marketer. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my job.
It's one of the youngest oil and gas marketers in our country.
Youngest oil and gas marketers.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your account balance now?
It will probably give you blood pressure.
Just tell me, man. Nobody's listening. It's just me. Just talk to me.
It's in there. Don't worry. You won't understand.
That's all right. So, Jim, we're going to get into something we call 30 questions.
Yes.
We're going to trivial questions. Okay, so don't. Now, okay, that brings me to this. That bad boy, always angry, mean-looking character you always play, is that you, or is just the directors trying to make... listen, at the point I was scared of you, you know, I'm like, I don't want to meet this dude, man.
You know, let me tell you something. Now I understand why they say you're one of the best OAPs in this country. Because you do make a man, you know. You have it all. You have it all. Let me compliment you first, my brother.
We try.
Because I feel our people are not complimented enough. You know the onion.
Yeah.
Anyways, my first, second, third film was along that narrative.
Yes.
And somebody woke up and decided, damn, he does this so well, it has to be him. But no, my brother, everywhere I go, I carry love, warmth, and just general well-being everywhere I go. I'm an only man among 6 sisters. So there's no how there's an iota of hate or envy or anger in my life. I don't condone it. It doesn't.
Man amongst women. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, I also have a shotgun, a bazooka, and a cutlass. In case you.
Oh, you have a shotgun. A man amongst women with a shotgun.
With a shotgun, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you pay a courtesy call to Nadia yet?
I don't think. I think I've been considered persona non grata.
Oh, just to say hello, hi.
Hey,
What's up? It's
I'm
been
in
a while.
I don't want acid in my face, my brother. So,
You just got here.
I just got here.
You don't want trouble.
Nah, I just came with my backpack. I want to carry my backpack and leave.
Okay,
Well,
so Uncle Facebook says, yeah, we have Jim Ike in the studios of Angel 102.9 FM, of course, it's the drive. Wait a minute, in the country, and into this year, you're in the Brofus, I put to Gumsana, yeah, they call him. Now, we're going to go straight to Sixth Sense movies.
Yes,
Brand new, blockbuster, bad comments.
that's right.
And that's what you've been getting lately, even in Nigeria.
Yes.
When you actually stormed the office of that, is it blogger or vlogger or what?
Yeah, yes.
Man, that was scary.
Yeah, that was scary. Well, I do scary things, my brother. It's part of the business. But you're my friend, my brother. You don't have to worry about it.
You see, before the director or even the casting agent cast you, they know exactly who you are.
Nah, they
You
don't.
get the point.
No, there's certain situations where your intellect fail you.
Okay.
Dick Herm fails you. Politics fail you.
you.
And then this is where the street thing, the street clout,
Yeah, will
works for
save you.
And that is what happens. Simple.
Okay.
No more to tell.
It is what it is. So
It
now
is what it is, bro.
did they stop talking about you? The bad comments?
No, here's what it is. It's almost like reliving what happened in that. And funny, one of the things that inspired bad comment happened in this country. So apparently, some few years ago, I got this Camaro convertible, and then
Which is a car.
It's a car when it just came out. I had it sent to Ghana. So somebody came to me right in Ghana in East Legon, wanted to take a picture. We took a picture. He said
With the Camaro.
Yes, he said he wanted me to stand by the car. We took another picture. He said he wanted me to sit in the car. We took another picture. He said he wanted to sit in the car. I said, my brother, that's not looking good. Besides, you smell of weed, man. I don't know. I don't want you to get in that car and plan something for me.
That's too much.
So he took it personal. Apparently that night, this guy went and pulled up an accidented Camaro. Mine was black. The one he pulled up was dark blue. And he posted it and said I was struggling, that I'm lying down in the hospital somewhere on life support and I was dying. He just did
You
it
don't
maliciously.
say.
Yeah. So, and on that weekend was when, then you remember when I used to come to Ghana to shoot unscripted.
Yeah.
So apparently I was shooting 4 countries back to back in 1 week of unscripted. We're going to Frankfurt, we're going to Germany, London, and Zurich. So nobody could reach me for that week. And everybody assumed it was true. My mom had high blood pressure. By the end of the week, when I could find them, she was in the hospital somewhere. My family were distraught. They made me do a video in my birthday suit. I mean, my whole business was hanging everywhere. I had to take a picture to send back home to reassure my mother. So we cut our trip short to come back for reassurances. And after that,
bad comment.
after that, I made up my mind I was going to find him. It took 2 weeks, and I found him.
Case settled? You okay now?
You don't want the other part of the story, my brother.
Who said I don't? Because I do.
No, you don't. You don't.
That's a breaker for me. You
Yeah.
need to put it on. Like,
Just so when we made up our mind, I was gonna make back comment. When we're trying to pull in inspirations from everywhere, what you watched actually happened. There was a real life troll that was hell bent on destroying my name and destroying my family. So I put resources together, brought some experts together, and we found him right here in Ghana. Yes, we did. He served a short term in jail. It was resolved later. We made sure that he never blocked for the rest of his life. We made sure he signed it into being. And so when it was time to create a movie that had a feel of reality, a denominator that everybody could resonate with and understand, and of course understanding the very uniqueness of our country at the moment as regards social media. I mean, the first West African country to ban a major platform. And this
Twitter?
Yes, this platform was also, do I say, the tool of choice for the recent biggest protest that we just have, where our youth were saying that enough is enough from the government. So I think it's well placed. The timing is apt, and this is probably the movie that bespeaks the present times for a very long time.
So now, talking about bad comments and all the preceding events that you just described, are we saying that the movie is an embodiment of everything that is happening? Vlogging, people talking about people,
Absolutely.
bad-mouthing people online, all these bullying that's going on online, and when you're in the public spectacle, they don't allow you to have your peace of mind for even a second.
That is exactly what it is. If you go to my page, I don't post personal pictures. It is extremely filtered. I understand what is expected of me. The Lagos state government woke up one day and decided to make back comment the content of choice to guide against cyberbullying and all whatnot. It's a serious issue. Do you know that kids between the ages of 15, 19 are most susceptible for suicide right now? And of that demographic, 77% of them are from the mid to low income earning societies, which is namely us.
Yeah.
It's not the first word. That is us we're talking about.
Third.
So within that narrative, why are we not talking about it? Why don't we understand that there's a tragedy therein in social media? So it's a chronicle of all the actors involved in it. I had to tell this story through the prism of the lead actor, which is the celebrity, the one that everybody considers one that's had an easy right to life. But I wanted people to understand that there's a behind-the-scenes story. Okay, there's an ominous end to it where you must understand that all that glitters is not gold.
Not at all.
And then most of these people that do the attack, they have very nefarious backgrounds. They have ulterior motives. And it's often not true what you read in these circles, what you read on these platforms.
I mean, we're living in times where everybody's looking for the numbers on their sites.
Absolutely.
That's how they also get, fed.
Yeah.
So they'll write anything just to get idea. Now, for you to send this message across, I see you use the best vehicles. I'm looking at the Iniedo.
Yes.
I see Temaya, Patience Ozoko,
Chiwetalago.
Chiwetalago. That's hard to say,
This one
man.
don't work. This one don't work.
AY. AY is in there. Desmond Elliot.
Yes. Idiot or Elliot works. Both work. Yeah?
Jim Ike is in there. Sharon. Is it Oja?
Oja, yeah.
Oja. Okay. Osas. How do you say the last name?
Gadaro.
Gadaro. Young John Benjamin. And Special.
I pull the resources from every asset, from every platform there is. If you can see, they're not predominantly actors. They're not thespians.
Yeah.
There's a musician there.
Yeah.
There
I
are
was
lots
gonna
of
talk
acting
about that.
debuts. Yeah.
People that are featuring for the first time.
Yes.
But then again, you're mixed up with very popular ones.
Absolutely.
Patience is like huge.
the queen of
Yeah, the queen of the silver screens. I mean, everybody love Patience Ozoko and her
So
wickedness.
it's a mix of the old and young. It's a mix of the unknown and known. I didn't want specifically actors to be in this film. I wanted people, resource persons that understand, that live this life, they embody
People
the
who've
roles.
been through it, lived it,
Absolutely.
suffered it.
When we casted Young John, for instance, he had absolutely no knowledge of acting, no background in it. He's one of our biggest, youngest producers, right? And he didn't want to do it. So I called him. I knew that what we had to do was, break it here upstairs. So we talked him into it. I spent some time coaching and tutoring and monitoring and all through that. And you will not believe at the beginning of the film we're doing 15 to 25 takes.
Are you serious?
Per
Just to
scene.
get it
Yeah,
right.
just to get it right. So but people see the final process, the final product. They don't understand the process. Okay, so it was a painstaking project, painstaking process to bring it to the form that it is right now.
Beautiful.
So at the end of the day, when he got it right and became comfortable, I mean, everybody says that it's probably one of the biggest discoveries on the project.
Wow. Okay, so are we looking at Netflix? How are you distributing this? How are people going to get it? Is it going to be in the theaters? Are we supposed to troop to Silverbed somewhere?
Absolutely.
And watch this movie when?
I just thought this is like home for me. Ghana has always been like home.
I was even going to ask if you speak the Chi, the any Chi yet, because you've been here.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, you going to put me on the spot like that? You going to do that to your boy?
You've been here. You've eaten from here. Okay, it's
okay, wait.
It's all right. It's all right.
Wait. What do you mean by eating from here?
The jollof.
Yes, please keep it to the jollof rice.
Okay. You like it red. Jollof.
I've explored your jollof rice extensively. I've sampled all your jollof rice,
stuff, huh?
and they were all very good.
Okay.
I'm very grateful to Ghana for all the jollof rice.
You've eaten a lot of jollof.
Plenty of jollof from this land. Yes, I'm very grateful.
That's nice.
Yeah. So basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring this message, this amazing movie. It's practically one that everybody has vetted as the best film that ever came out of our stable back home. So it's time. It's a movement now. We've done 7 sold out premieres across Nigeria. It's only fair, before we start heading out, we have Amsterdam, London, Houston to go. It's only fair I come to my favorite sister country.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're
and that's
here.
Ghana.
That's Ghana. So we have a collaboration with Silverbird. So on the 2nd of October, which is this Saturday, I'm joining, I'm begging, I'm asking all my Ghanaian sisters and brothers to come out en masse. Let's watch this movie. And my promise, I'm doing it on live video right now. My promise is $500 to anybody that walk in and sees this film and does not like it. I will give
if you finish watching the movie and you walk up to Jim Ike and say,
will give you,
Jim, I don't like the movie.
I hate this movie, but you have to cite very, very
reasonable
reasons why you and I, as assumed pundits, we agree with you that it's not one of the best films you've seen from the Nollywood stable.
Yeah.
I'll give you a refund and I'll give back that.
Okay, so I'm reading Facebook comments right now, and lots of people are saying, we missed you. We haven't seen you in a long time. We haven't seen you in a long time. Well, is that a true reflection of the situation, really?
I've given about a decade and a half of my life to this establishment. I think I've earned the right. I gave that establishment my blood, tears, and work. I believe that I've earned the right to come and go as I please. And I also believe that I've attained the height where I don't have to be around all the time. You need to give spaces and chances for as many people as possible to come up. And I also believe that I should come only when
scarcity
I have a voice.
Actually increases demand.
Absolutely. I should come when I have something to say. And the timing couldn't have been more apt to come and say what I'm saying right now, amplifying it at the highest degree. So, I feel loved so much that every theater that we've been to, every city that we've been to, we just finished Ibadan. Before then, we were in Abuja. Abuja has 7 screens, 7 theaters, and we had about 250 persons that showed up at our premiere that could not find seats.
Wow.
Yes, it's
the overflow alone was 250,000.
Was absolutely madness. A lot of properties were even damaged in the whole madness in there. Lagos had 3 screens shut down. It's crazy. It's what it is, a movement. So we're hoping Ghana will reciprocate that love. We're hoping that Ghana will see what we see in this title and embrace it as an ideal. It's time we start conducting ourselves with decorum. It's a public domain. It's a space. You don't know what you're saying that's taking away somebody's self-esteem or somebody's pursuit in life. You don't know what you're saying that's making somebody suicidal. You don't also know what you're saying that could encourage somebody, could lift somebody out of the doldrums of depression and lack and will. So it's time that this narrative, this conversation that is not being held in the proper places is being held at the highest level.
Awesome.
Okay, so we have we also have, I believe, is the Commissioner of Tourism here. That's very interested in what we're doing. I'm going to sit down and have a conversation with him tomorrow as to how the government can be involved in this as well.
I hear there's a press conference tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a press conference tomorrow at 12 p.m.
12
We're doing
p.m.
it in front, back. Is that what it's called?
Uh,
Front and back.
okay, front and back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're putting that together. Yeah.
Dear Penna, that's the local name. He says, Ochami, please tell him I'm his biggest fan and I adore him so very much.
Love it.
Benny Singula says, Ochami, could you please? Honorable Togo Boga leaves Life Matter. Oh, come on, stop. I know what she's driving out. Okay. Mami, I know why must he visit her before leaving the country? Well, okay. What are you talking about? Okay, so let's start with something that it's not bad comments though.
Okay.
So brand new movie, bad comments, and Jim Ike and a host of other celebrities plus non-celebrities telling one very important story and bringing to the fore a very important conversation that needs to be had. Bad comment. Sixth Sense movie production. I never had the production name. Is this the first? This is yours. This is your production company.
Yes, it's in collaboration. We co-own Sixth Sense.
Okay. Okay, so that's where he is the business partner.
He is
Aside building houses, you make movies.
We make movies. We have a logistic company as well.
Yeah.
We do a lot together. We do everything that's legal.
Everything legal.
Yes, and some things not so legal too.
But
that was a very serious. That was a very serious joke.
I'm interested in the not legal stuff. The not so legal. Can you mention just one?
We have fun when we
get.
You dare me.
I dare you, Jim.
You dare me.
I dare
Bro,
you.
You know the way you look right now. If I were to kidnap you, my brother, easily $1 million. Easily.
Oh.
The whole Ghana would donate before I release you.
You're into that business?
That is good business. Now I'm messing with you.
I know you're playing. I know you're playing.
Yeah.
You're a part-time kidnapper, man.
Yeah, I kidnap hearts. I mean, I agree with that.
Benny Singula wants me to allow Togo Boga to ask one question. The floor is yours. Omisi Busajim Ike, one question.
Any question? Yeah.
Oh, my brother. I was getting worried. My brother, you talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just said he doesn't have a question.
All right, well, cool. We're happy with that. Okay,
People are saying he should ask you a question.
I should ask him a question?
No, he should ask you one.
Man doesn't have a question. I can't force a question on the man.
Please, can you just ask a question?
So, can we continue?
Jim, can you ask him a question?
Can we continue our conversation? It's flowing so well, though.
Question be a deep too.
Okay, so what you're saying is he's blank. He doesn't have any question.
It happens to all of us sometimes. We just go blank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all right to be blank sometimes. Then.
Say happy, please.
Okay, so Silverbird Cinemas, what's the date again of showing?
2nd, Silverbird, 4 p.m. Okay.
2nd of October.
The 2nd of October. This Saturday.
This Saturday.
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Let's show the world what Ghana is made of. Let's show the world that we can support our own. Let's show the world that, listen, when it's done right, okay, any movie.
Is it West Hills Mall or is it Accra Mall?
It's Accra Mall.
Accra Mall.
Am I right?
Okay.
Oh, it's third.
Yeah.
2nd is Friday. Is it Friday or Saturday? It's Saturday we chose.
So 2nd is a Friday. So we're
also it's 3rd then.
Okay, then it's going to be 3rd. Can we be sure about the date?
It's Friday.
It's showing Friday.
Okay. Saturday is 2nd. I'm positive.
First
is Friday, so Saturday is
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you guys
Yeah.
confusing me for crying out loud?
Well,
Can
hey,
you imagine my own team trying to confuse me on radio?
Are you
I should
on an
fire all
Egyptian
of you for
calendar?
crying out loud.
So it's Saturday, 2nd October, 4 p.m. Accra Mall,
Yeah.
Silverbird Cinemas. That's where we are premiering
And
the
we
brand new movie.
subsidize the ticket to
Okay.
to 30 cities.
30 cities per
Supposed
head.
to be 50, we made it 30.
Okay, so
So everybody can have it.
what if you are two?
Huh?
You,
What if you're two?
Yeah.
Am I right? Two of you weren't born in this world now. You know? Okay, so you know what? That's a great idea. We're
Yeah.
going to do something about a couple ticket.
The couple ticket.
I'll do something for
So
about
if you come by yourself, it's 30. Maybe
Yeah.
a couple could pay 50.
that. Okay, that sounds fair. That
sounds fair,
Yeah,
you
thank
know.
you for negotiating on behalf of the masses. It's
Oh,
official.
I
It's
don't my
official.
cap for you, man, for even accepting my negotiations.
It's official. Couple 50,
Yes.
single 30.
Single 30, couple
They
50.
should come with evidence
Brand
of
new
big couple.
movie, bad comments. Jim Ike. Jim Ike and it's at the Silverbird Cinemas. Is there any Ghanaian song you're enjoying so far?
Sarkodie was at my premiere
Yeah.
in Lagos.
Yeah.
Awesome dude. So,
So-
I hear he's also having his premiere there, so I'm definitely gonna be at Sarkodie.
So no Fugazi probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's the song. That's the banging song.
Man, let's hear it. Sax is my man, man.
So
Sax
we're
is
gonna
the
do
best.
one Sarkodie song for Jamaica. When we come back, we're asking 30 straight trivial questions, and I promise to be stupid with it.
God help you.
Okay, so definitely, Jamaica knows Sarkodie. So I'm going to introduce another Ghanaian artist you know nothing about. And I'm going to watch your reaction whilst we play the music. Play Kofi Kinata Digress Part 2. Right? Let me see the reaction. Let me see how Jim is going to bounce to this one. People are asking you to dance to the song anyway on Facebook. Okay, so this is Kofi Kinata. Tell me one thing you heard.
The one thing I heard,
Yeah, in the song.
I heard lonely.
This is why you need to put English in your songs. Ghanaians, did you hear that?
Yeah. All I know is that the sound was bad.
Yeah.
His voice is amazing.
His voice is amazing.
No, I had to
His
say
name is
that.
Kofi Kinata, quite a gentleman,
It-
quite
it-
a talent. too.
He's a new kid on the block, right?
Oh yeah, he's been around, but
Okay.
one of my favorites though.
No, he
So you
is.
see, I'm pushing him, you know.
No, he's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
We need to do something for him, bro.
So
Seriously.
who is the best in Nigeria right now when it comes to music?
Well,
your,
you know,
your preference, like,
my preference.
yeah.
The thing is, I have to sing the praises of my artist first before any other. But
that's
you know,
biased. Yeah.
Nigeria is so aggressively competitive. You can't give the flower to one person for too long. One person, the white hot space is hardly inhabited by one person for too long in Nigeria.
You have spoken like
Yes.
a wise man.
Yes, very wise. So I can go back to that country because they're all my friends before.
Now you are safe to fly back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know? But yeah, we have so many amazing talents and they're all my friends, one way or the other. I just think everybody's gifted and for different moods, I want different musicians.
Awesome. Drop that interview track. Let's do this for 30 questions.
All right.
Yanko your name says yeah. Rich, what I'm what can I say?
Angel FM. Broadcasting live from the capital city, Accra. Angel 102.9.
Angel 102.9 FM.
So does the soundtrack scare you now?
I don't know what fear is really.
You have no fear in your system.
Nah, it doesn't work for
You
me.
must know Jesus then.
It doesn't work for me. All my life, Jesus is one, bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, when
That's
you
awesome.
have Jesus, there's no fear.
Mm.
I've been through everything already, so life can only get better now.
Amen. Amen. What new trend exists today that you wish could end?
The social media trend.
The social media trend. Which one is the worst for you?
The making it culturally cool to project hatred and cruelty on social media. That's the worst.
Which Ghanaian celebrity would you say has done the most favors to you? Or is it for you?
Oh wow! If I mention names, I'll be burying myself. Shall we say of late? I would say I met two amazing ladies that have been totally differential in taking the message of bad comment and my personal message as a friend to them to somewhere amazing. So I met Liz recently, Liz Media. She's been awesome. I also met Lady D, and both of them has been
Lady D and Liz
it's
Media.
exceptional. Yes, they've been
Okay.
exceptional women. It's exceptional.
Exceptional. I like the way you say the word. Three can play that game too.
Yes,
you know.
yeah, well,
it's
we-
not just two.
We're on it, bro. Let's go.
Okay. What is the biggest dishonest public perception about you, according to you?
Damn arrogant.
Yeah, I thought so too. I asked you before. Yeah.
But that's a misnomer.
I know.
I'm a teddy bear, bro.
Your most embarrassing public experience.
There was a grandma that was trying to get a kiss in the public.
Grandma.
Yes.
How many years?
In Amsterdam. She was probably 70 something, but looked 150. And
she wanted to kiss you.
She said she wanted to get a kiss, and I tried to give her a grandson peck, but she fooled me and gave me a full lip kiss. I felt violated. It was a very unpleasant flight for me, to say the least. I probably wasted half a toothpaste after that trying to get it out of my mind. So that's I don't know, offense, but that's my most embarrassing.
You
moment.
got kissed by a 70-year-old,
Yeah.
She tricked you.
I was coming there. She turned the last minute.
and then
Oh yeah, tongue out and everything. I felt horrible.
you serious?
Yes, it was horrible, my brother. Please don't remind me anymore. Just move on.
What do you mostly spend your money on, Jim Ike?
Investments. I'm very investment prone. I'm a cowboy with investments. I believe that money shouldn't be stored. It should be sent to work, in essence, and that is what builds a legacy, and that is how wealth is defined.
Have you ever returned to an ex-girlfriend or relationship?
Yes, I try to make sure that I don't burn the bridges with exes.
Okay.
Because recently I found out that, I was doing a lot of business with one or two exes that, so I thought burning bridges never work.
Who, in your opinion, has the best work ethics? One from Ghana, one from Nigeria.
I have keenly observed one person that's if an older friend of mine. His name is Felix Achibiri. He's a mentor to both of us in so many regards.
Felix Achiberi.
Yeah, he's a chairman of one of our companies. Yes, his work ethos is unparalleled, and he's also one of the smartest men I know. Secondly, from Ghana, I recently started looking at this dude. His name is, he's not a popular guy, but he's been to Nigeria a couple of. His name is Abel Apia or something like that.
Abel Apia.
Yeah, and he's brilliant. He's a Ghanaian young man, just 42, very unassuming. He helps Ubers now and then. But we know his portfolio, which runs into billions.
Awesome.
But you will never know the way. He's a very simple guy. That is the kind of guy I want to emulate.
Awesome. The most memorable movie set you've been on in your entire career?
I went to a movie set. I was filming, and then There Comes Love. It was my first Hollywood film, and I had a big crush on Garcelle Bouvier, and so she walked into my dressing room and hugged me and said, "You're probably my best actor ever," and my knees gave way. I embarrassed the hell out of myself.
Your knees gave way.
Yes, I sat
And you
on the
embarrassed
couch.
yourself.
Yes, I embarrassed myself.
Can you please go a little deeper?
Well, the point was that, I was busy, being the big man, just chilling, ignoring her. So when she hugged me, I had nothing to say. The words I wanted to say got stuck in my head. That was my crush. My crush right there.
Your knees gave up.
I just messed up.
Did you go down?
The first day I met my crush, I messed up.
You messed up.
Yes, I messed up. The words hung in my throat. I didn't know what to say. I was croaking like an idiot.
You were looking for words.
I was looking for words. It didn't come. I insulted myself for 2 days after that. But we're best friends now, so I keep wondering what I saw in the first place. You know when you get past your crush.
Okay, now that's a very interesting narration. Let me go here. What is the weirdest way a lady has used to make advances at you? Because what you described could be an advance,
I mean, the weirdest experience I've had with a weird...
with a lady trying to get with you.
Should I tell the story or is it necessary? Okay, well, I had an experience once, somebody that freaked me out. So every venue I got to in any city, and I went to a public event, this person would find my number. I didn't know how she was finding my number. It was later I found out, of course, and describe exactly what I'm wearing. Exactly, and she told me where I'm sitting.
You
So
serious?
at first I was trying to shrug it off like it's no big deal, but I was country hopping. I was on holidays for 3 months, so everywhere I went, like I'm sitting here, she'll call and say, "Oh, you look good in brown," and I start looking at her like, "What, dude? Who is?" You understand?
But that's talking.
That is a whole different. It was obsessive. It was at some point. So later I found out that there was somebody in my inner circle, an ex-PE I fired, of course, that she bought in my team and was using him to figure out where I was and what I was doing all the time. So it was very harrowing, to say the least.
Okay, brace yourself for this one because I'm going to need the truth. How many Ghanaian women have you dated so far?
I'm a gentleman. I plead the Fifth Amendment. And I
This
want
is
to
not-
leave here with that
The
acid in my face.
The fifth is not going to save you. This is not America. Unfortunately, we don't plead the fifth in this country. Not the sixth, not the seventh.
Let's just say that here I have a lot of good friends. I love them. They love me back.
Massa,
Yes.
Charlie. Obe answer question.
I
No.
will love me. Come on, man. You're a gentleman.
Okay.
I am. We don't mention names.
You
Let's
don't,
just say
you
that
don't kiss and tell.
we don't kiss. I think that is one of the lowest of lows. Men that kiss and tell, I find them deplorable.
Okay.
I'm not that man.
Okay. I was just looking for a number, not names.
A number will probably kill me.
Between Ghanaian and Nigerian women, who would you say are most naughty?
Brother, are you here?
Now you need help from partner. Now you need help from partner.
Hey. Shall I tell the difference? No,
Yes.
Nigerian women are very pretentious.
Pretentious.
Yes, but once you do what they like behind closed doors, and they will unleash madness, and you begin to wonder, where did this come
Is this not sister?
from? Now, what I like about Ghanaian women is that from the onset, you know what you're dealing with.
Yes.
Yes, my brother, you understand. You
In
either
your
get a
face.
yes or a
Take
no.
it or leave it.
They're not pretentious. They like you, you will know. They don't like you, you will know. Our girls can run around you, beat the bush around you for ages, for centuries, and then one day when you break the dam, you find out that they were dying in silence. I'm happy to say that my Ghanaian friends and women, they don't have such compulsions. If you're cool, you will know. If you're not cool, they will also tell you. They're extremely vocal women.
Okay, so what are the? Okay, let me put it this way: your three most or your three favorite African countries. Simple.
Mauritius,
Mauritius is one.
South Africa is really cool. That's Cape Town.
SA,
We love
Cape Town.
And aside Ghana, yeah, I like Ghana.
You like Ghana?
I like Ghana enough to have
Mauritius,
lived in it.
Cape Town, and
And
of
Ghana,
course
Accra.
Ghana, Accra, Ghana. So Mauritius, South Africa, Ghana. Nice choice. Your biggest turn off.
My biggest turn off, it's disloyalty. People that are totally just disloyal. I don't. They can sell you short. They're the most dangerous people ever. You bring news to me about somebody, whether it's true or not, and you're selling short somebody that's been a blessing in your life. I feel that you can reciprocate that thing to me once I take you in. So I make a point of focus my life never to take in disloyal people.
Disloyal
But whoever you're
people.
betraying, I'm sure it's just a question of time before you betray me.
It's just a matter of time. Which team will you never support in your living life?
I don't even like football.
I said team. I didn't
Okay,
even-
so
I said
never,
team. Yes.
ever.
Yes.
There's a team back home called Eyimba United. My brother, they have to be the ones that if they sell them to me for 0 CDs, I will not buy.
You know that. Eyimba,
Yes, a lot of things are
they're
happening.
always losing.
My brother, it's in their blood.
I smell Arsenal. Okay.
They have Arsenal blood.
Okay, so what is the craziest thing you've done for love?
There's somebody I was seeing, like we finished talking a night before. I think that was the craziest ever. And this person said that said something along the lines of that she thinks that I've never sacrificed for anything in my life. And I wanted to prove to myself that I was capable of a different kind of exhibition of love. So we finished speaking about 4 a.m. By 6 a.m. that morning, almost 7, because that was BA, I was on a flight to London. And by the time she was getting out of work, I was holding flowers outside her home.
Was she surprised?
She passed out.
She passed out.
Why wouldn't you pass out? You just finished speaking somewhere at 4 a.m., by 4 5 p.m. in the evening, they're outside your house with flowers. And she was certain I was in Nigeria, so she didn't understand the arithmetic of it. We just dealt with emotion. I just wanted to prove to myself that
Is this person still in your life?
Sadly, no.
Oh,
Because I was
my
an
brother. Order
no,
plane
no. You know it doesn't work like that. There are people that come in your life to point the general direction of where you should go.
It's true.
But they're not meant to be in your life.
It's not everybody that's
So
supposed
I'm
to
happy
stay,
to say, however, me and this person have stayed friends over the years.
Have you ever found yourself in a near-death situation?
Almost-
Something that almost took your life?
Almost every week.
It happens to you every week.
Something. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I'm always trying to do something to push the barrel. There was a time in my life after I had my son, I started experiencing something that was totally alien in my life, which is fear. I do not entertain any measure of fear in my life. So I was careful the way I was investing. I was careful with travel plans. I was careful with money. I was careful with who I was dealing with. I was careful in even people that were just low. I just didn't want to offend anybody. I just felt I should stay safe. I was playing it safe with life. And that was very alien to me. That was fear factor coming in my life. So in order to remind myself of who I am and what I stand for, I had a short holiday in Zambia, and I went to do the bungee jump. It was 330 meters upside down, jumping down. And nearly, because it's a crocodile-infested river down. As a matter of fact, you sign that if anything happens to you, you're on your own.
So be it.
Before you go, it's on my IG page. So I jumped. And after I jumped and I survived, that was a reminder of the kind of person I am. I'm a fucking lion, man.
Yasemo. Denche. Mikusi. Okay, so now this one is a buster. What was the funniest thing that ever happened to you? Or what is the funniest thing that ever happened to you during sex?
The funniest thing that ever happened to me during sex was I was with someone and her dad came back. And I had to hide under the bed.
So
And-
you were in this lady's house.
Yes.
And the father had gone out.
Yes.
And whilst you were in there,
It was my last year in uni.
ugh,
There's this chick everybody thought nobody could get to. And somehow we got to it.
Mr.
And-
Handsome got to him.
The dad, now hear this. The dad is a general in the army.
Ouch!
So you know what would have happened to me if they had caught me. So
I'm feeling the pain.
And the funny thing is that we didn't know it was coming back because he usually comes with a convoy, the old blaring. So he came with a private car. We still think he probably heard somebody was in the house, or he just came for something. So by the time he came in, and he never steps into our room, but that day he kind of knocked, came in, and he was talking to. Apparently, she was going away to the UK for further studies. So they were having a real daughter and father conversation. And I was under the bed, trying to hold my breath from laughing because he was asking, "Are you a virgin?"
Hey.
You know this man. He was telling her stuff that I was already doing on that bed.
This is a
And I was under the bed. And they were having this conversation.
Wow.
And I was just telling God that if I come out of this, I promise you I will never, ever.
Look at another woman in my life.
Ever in my life again. And he was talking. I could see his boots from where I was sitting. His boot was right there. And I was sitting there. And some of the things he was saying was really fun. Like, tell me if you've been with a man. It's okay. I don't want to go to the hospital.
There's a man
It's okay.
under the bed.
So I was there for almost an hour and a half. Yeah. That's how long. Yeah, after he stepped out, he was still out in the lounge talking, and the lounge was the only way out. So I stayed there. She said, "Let's stay there until he's gone." So when he went upstairs to eat, I snuck out. So when I was passing the gate, the bodyguards were looking at me like, "Where did he come from?" and I was looking at her like, "Our daddy sent me to buy something." And I left.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I was lucky. Trust
Lucky
me.
you.
Trust me, I was.
I'm just imagining how deep of a sigh you had
It
when
was-
you broke free from the gates of the house, you know?
It wasn't funny, I promise you.
Man.
It wasn't funny.
Have you ever dated someone you met online? I know you hate online, but
Yes, I have.
you dated online.
Yeah. I met somebody that was continually texting me online. So whenever I open my DMs and sometimes it's over. Oh, are you asking like social media DM or I went online to date somebody?
Social media DM.
Yeah. that's online too. So this person continually, I think it's something to be said about persistence in your life. So this person would DM me, and every time I'll hit the delete button. Every time my DM is over 50, I hit the delete button, delete all,
Clear
and it goes.
everything.
So, but I always noticed because it was a bright red shirt, and then she would do it again. So after 4 times, I said, okay, this person probably has something to say.
Quite persistent.
So I opened it, and there was an episode just telling me how over time she admire what I do. She thinks people have the completely wrong notion about me, and she thinks I'm that person or that person. She got about 70% of whatever her impression was. And I thought anybody that is persistent needs to be seen. And when I saw her, she was gorgeous. And we had a conversation, and we became friends first before we started dating. So that was a beautiful relationship for me.
So it's not all bad for social media. I thought you hated social media.
No, man. Banky and them, they met on social media. So, hey, what can you say?
Yeah.
You never know where you find love. Don't be discriminative.
How's the relationship going? They're doing good?
Amazing. Great friends
Banky
of mine.
W and Ade?
Trust me, you couldn't find a more in love couple. I promise you. They just had a beautiful baby recently. Yeah.
What is the wildest thing your eyes have ever seen in the streets of Accra?
Wildest.
Wildest. Accra.
Okay, so I was driving through then I drive. So I felt like going to the bathroom. Okay? So I was going through somewhere, and I thought I saw a nice corner to go to the bathroom. I will not mention the place, but we all know the place when I talk about it now. So I pulled over, and I was going to the bathroom, and the lady of the night, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
approached me and said, when I'm done, she wants to, can we... She actually thought I pulled over, and I was just pretending to go to the bathroom. So she was watching me when I was done. I just said, listen, now, my business is... this was the business I came for, not that business. But I thought it was hilarious, because she was so patient, waiting for me, was very polite, turned away while I was easing myself when I was done. I just thought, this kind of person deserves some awards. So I put her some cash and gave her, say, hey, thank you for being a lady.
Okay. So I know you've been flying. You are tired. You have a conference tomorrow. I'm going to let you go. But not until you answer my final question. This will be 30. I see your partner is laughing already. Okay.
Because we don't trust you, man.
Final business are always crazy.
You've been on a lot of sets. You've played with a lot of women. Love scenes, kisses. Touch the women. Do whatever it is that you have to do to get the role played.
I know where you're going.
Should I stop?
The answer is yes.
You don't even know my question.
I know the question.
Okay. Can you
Because
tell?
I have been on a set where I was also dating the person,
Okay.
and it's not who you think, somebody else. Okay?
How do you know who
I'm
thinking?
helping you ahead of things right now.
I
So-
don't even have an N in my head. I cannot think that. I don't.
You know what? Ask the question. Let me shut up.
Okay. So, in the scene, it was supposed to be an act, and then it started, and you couldn't control
It's not
yourself.
the same thing.
Has it ever happened to you that you got an erection, playing a role, you know there are cameras, lights, sound, action, but you still brought your personality in there?
So I was seeing somebody some time ago. I know who you think it is. We were on set together, and it was a steamy scene, very steamy. And before then, the director kept saying, you know what, Ghanaian films never show the romantic, they never play the romantic roles properly. And I said, well, that's about to change. So I talked to her, and thankfully we were mutually attracted to each other. So we went for it properly. So in the middle of it, the director, when he said cut, he was so satisfied with what he saw, he decided to say, everybody clear the room.
And left it for you too.
And left both of us to figure ourselves
What's
out.
the movie title?
I would never tell you.
I want to go and watch
I would
that. I want to see the scene.
because you also see the person, and I believe she's happily. I don't know, with somebody right now, so I'll never tell her.
She's happily married.
No, she's not married, but she's with somebody.
Probably with kids that we have never seen. We see their back. That's all.
So-
Yeah.
So it's not as if anything happened.
Okay.
But we know we had a conversation, a very honest conversation.
It's been amazing having you on the show, Jim.
My
You
pleasure,
are
bro.
just an amazing person.
No, you're the man, bro. You're
Now
the
you
man.
cleared my perception. I see you are not a macho man. In fact, I'm going to take a picture with you now.
Kofi Ochiame, the master driver.
So don't forget the brand new movie from Jim Ike, Sixth Sense movie production. It's called Bad Comment, showing 2nd October. Don't forget, Aye Accra Mall. The time is 4 p.m. Silverbird Cinemas. I'm going to be the first to get there. I'm watching the movie. I'm marking it just because I can approach Jim Ike and say that, listen, I didn't like it. Give me $500. Okay, so, and then the second showing is front and back, right? The press conference is tomorrow, front and back, that's right. So 12 p.m. tomorrow, don't miss that press conference. It's talking about a whole lot that you really want to know about. I know Michael Kumante is around somewhere, and he's all up in this one. So let's get it going. Brand new movie, Bad Comments. I'd love to see Jim Ike, and I never quite caught your name. You said I had CO, whatever. Please, what's his name again?
Jim. KC. Just call him KC.
Casey, yeah, that's easy. Okay, Casey, nice to have you, the man with the oil money.
Take it easy.
I like you now, my dude, bro.
And
very much for
Jim,
having us.
thank
I
you so
appreciate it.
much. Yes,
Thank
thanks
you
to
for
your
having me,
team.
man. You're
Thanks to
awesome.
everybody. Thanks
Thank
for
you, bro. You're the
honoring
man.
our invite. Thanks for coming. Yeah, enjoy your evening with some Ghana jollof. You know what I mean?
I go give you everything when you need.
Angel, 102.9 FM.
Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. In love with your